Step into the arena of minds. On this channel, every move is a clash of strategy, every sacrifice a turning point, and every game a battle for glory. Watch two players push the limits of creativity and calculation as we bring you the drama, suspense, and excitement of chess like never before. Andriasian opens with nf3, a calm yet confident start, staking early control over the center. Wesley So replies with c5. The Sicilian spirit flickers, ready for complex counterplay. Andriasian develops g3, a patient fianchetto, preparing to aim that bishop across the board. Wesley responds with n6, smooth development, eyes locked on the d4 square. Andriasian brings out bg2. The dragon wakens, its gaze cutting through the long diagonal. Wesley mirrors with g6. Both sides choose harmony, each fianchetto bracing for a storm. Andriasian plays d3, reinforcing the heart of the board, calm before the storm. Wesley castles with bg7, fortress built, ready for the coming central clash. Andriasian castles kingside. Both kings are safe, but the calm feels deceptive. Wesley strikes with e5, bold and direct, claiming territory, like a general advancing his line. Andriasian answers with e4. The center ignites, tension, thick as smoke. Wesley slides his knight to e7, flexible and mysterious, perhaps planning a flank strike. Andriasian pushes h4. Here comes the first spark, aggression from the wing. Wesley coolly mirrors with h6, a safety valve against chaos, but fire is building. Andriasian brings his bishop to e3, calm precision, strengthening control, and aiming down the board. Wesley advances d6, tightening his grip. The black formation feels unbreakable. Andriasian connects the rooks with qd2, subtle coordination before unleashing attack. Wesley develops b6, time to exchange visions across the diagonals. Andriasian leaps nc3. His knights stand like twin spears aimed at the center. Wesley meets with qd7, tidy and planned, connecting rooks, waiting for the right punch. Andriasian pushes f3, expanding gently, preparing b4 like a loaded gun. Wesley sends bh3, an early threat. The dark bishop looks straight into Andriasian's castle. Andriasian reacts with nh2, careful defense, keeping his king's shield intact. Wesley captures with bxh2, surgical strike, removing that long-range guardian. Andriasian calmly recaptures kxh2. The storm brews, but he stands steady. Wesley pushes 5. The center shatters open. Wesley goes from patient to predator. Andriasian answers with b4, counterplay on the flank, defiance under pressure. Wesley jumps in 4, his knight storms forward, cutting deep into white's lines. Andriasian counters with nd5, fearless. He challenges the intruder head-on. Wesley trades nxd5, a clean exchange, but the field now opens for tactical fire. Andriasian responds x5. The pawn structure sharpens, tension peaks again. Wesley slides qss7. His queen activates, whispering danger across the board. Andriasian pushes bxf5, finally breaking through, seeking open lines for revenge. Wesley captures qaxf5, a check that slices through like a laser beam. Andriasian blocks with Kagon, calm and cold under pressure, no panic in sight. Wesley continues dxexc5, recovering material, leaving behind a dangerous pawn chain. Andriasian places Rabon, rook to the battlefield. Pressure on the open file begins. Wesley castles queenside, daring choice. The battlefield splits in two halves. Andriasian trades bx4, simplifying yet keeping the fight alive. Wesley recaptures x4. Black's pawns advance like soldiers, marching in unison. Andriasian drops k5. Sniper positioning, eyes on weak spots near b7 and 7, om7. Wesley calmly shifts kbait, slipping the king to safety, fortifying the base. Andriasian places rb5. Tension rising, that rook is ready to explode down the file. Wesley responds ras8. The rook stands tall, matching pressure for pressure. Andriasian doubles with rf bone, all cannons aligned, ready to storm the fortress. Wesley strengthens rc7, defense solide as steel, calculating every counterblow. Andriasian maneuvers nf1. A quiet but deadly redeployment. Knights are coming. Wesley thrusts forward, direct assault. The Black Army charges without hesitation. Andriasian meets it with gsf4. The wall breaks, but he won't back down. Wesley fires back, g5. Relentless pressure, wave after wave. Andriasian answers fxg5. The position explodes again, both kings trembling on the edge. Wesley strikes, with hxc5. The black pawns now blaze forward, like rolling thunder across the kingside. Andriasian steps up h5. Pushing back, trying to slow the storm before it reaches his king. Wesley calmly develops b5. Central power, his pieces dance in perfect coordination. Andriasian drops his queen to k4, a counterattack. He eyes the b7 weakness like a predator. Wesley replies b6. Solid defense, no cracks allowed in his dark fortress. Andriasian repositions nd2-2. The knight returns, ready to cover and counter. Wesley sends b8 precision strike, forcing the white king into a dangerous dance. Andriasian captures kx-2. Brave acceptance, but danger lurks everywhere. Wesley swings ra5. The rook joins the attack, raining pressure down the file. Andriasian slides kg3, trying to find safety in the open, under the burning lights. Wesley answers kuzix. The queen joins the assault, circling like a hawk above its prey. Andriasian plays rxb6, counterblow. He tears open black's defenses in desperation. Wesley instantly recaptures xb6. He keeps control, though his lines tremble. Andriasian's queen steps to q8, forcing movement, hoping to disrupt the rhythm. Wesley calmly moves kb7. Unfazed, his king sidesteps with quiet confidence. Andriasian captures qxs5, a critical material gain, but his king remains in the open. Wesley checks with qg6, a cold reminder that black's attack still burns. Andriasian shields with kg2. The king retreats, clutching to survival. Wesley continues qd5. He's not letting go. Every move is a tightening noose. Andriasian interposes ne4, blocking the queen, daring Wesley to continue the chase. Wesley pushes c4, starting a second front, unstoppable momentum across the board. Andriasian finds qf3. The queen returns to defend, guarding every weak point. Wesley rolls cxd3, like a wrecking ball, crushing white's last central shield. Andriasian answers q5, hitting back, eyes blazing toward black's vulnerable flank. Wesley responds ks7, elegant move, keeping his king just out of reach. Andriasian advances a4. The counterattack from the queen's side begins a new way. Wesley fires g4, a thunderbolt, driving deeper toward the white king. Andriasian retreats c4, holding the line. Every square matters now. Wesley calls in r7. The rook reloads, aiming at the final strike. Andriasian plays qd2, fortifying the rear, connecting with his last defenses. Wesley lifts qh5, circling again, sensing the kill. Andriasian responds ng3, desperate resistance, guarding the final ranks. Wesley counters qd5e. Yet another check, the black queen never stops hunting. Andriasian slides kg1, inching away, searching for air in a burning forest. Wesley sends rb7, fresh pressure from the other flank, total domination now. Andriasian pushes qa6, striking back at the last moment, refusing surrender. Wesley thrusts rabon, explosive. The rook invades with surgical precision. Andriasian dodges cat2. The white king keeps running, but the net is closing. Wesley presses rb7, unrelenting. Every file belongs to black now. Andriasian answers ne4, trying to regroup, but his army is thinning. Wesley plays k5, cutting through the air, every move sharper than a blade. Andriasian shifts kg2, running again, cornered but not broken. Wesley adds k5, coordinating perfectly with the rook, ready for the knockout. Andriasian moves qd2, stubborn to the end, defending square by square. Wesley calmly positions qf3 taiste, and the pressure becomes unbearable. Andriasian blocks kg1. Final defense, his pieces trembling under fire. Wesley plants Our bone precision. Strike, no mercy insight. Andriasian slides, KHTU. Last flicker of hope as the clock ticks down. Wesley powers RB7, reinforcing for the final push. No escape left. Andriasian answers Che5. His queen fights till the end, desperate for counterplay. Wesley delivers QF3. The finishing touch, coordination flawless. Andriasian's defenses collapse. Black triumphs. That's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really motivates me to bring you even more exciting chess games. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.